right, so I don't have a good story for this cart necessarily because it was just part of a lot. You know, I didn't really look out for this game. I didn't even know what it was. Although I did like the redhead in the corner there, giving that lizard guy a good braining. I wasn't told. Later I looked it up and saw that it was Adventures Dino Riki. That was a game. I completely forgot that even existed. I guess it just got lost in the shuffle of all the other caveman games of the early '90s. I mean, you remember the Bonk series, Bonk's Adventure, TurboGrafx. That's an obvious one. But even on the TurboGrafx, there was also Legendary Axe. Assuming he's not a barbarian, I'm pretty sure he's a cave dude. Looks like cave dude to me. There was Chuck Rock, right, on the Genesis. Never played it. Don't care. That artwork was such a turnoff. Caveman Ninja, obviously. Caveman Ninja, we all remember that, maybe. It was in the arcades, apparently, too, as well as Super Nintendo. And Congo Caper. That was another Data East caveman game, to throw that in there. Yeah, so Dino Riki completely escaped my mind. I completely forgot about it. But I guess one thing that sets it apart is, unlike all those other ones, which are, action platformers, this one's a shooter platformer. And I can't explain that any other way, just to show you what the gameplay. And saying that, though, I will apologize for the brightness being a little dim. That's I had trouble with the background light. It's a whole thing. But let's just go into it and see how the game plays. All right, here we are. I got the demo going right now. This is probably about the only time you're going to see this boss fight. I've never made it this far or hardly anywhere in this game. So I might as well watch this for a little bit because it's the only time you're going to see it. Yeah, so like I was saying, this is basically a shooter. Gosh, let's just get going. Let's get going. Let's play this thing. Let's not mess around. Here's your little dude. Those are Goombas of some kind. So you shoot the flowers to get the sort of the power-ups. The diamond symbols are just for score. And the fist, it increases your firepower. There we go. And as always with a shooter, it's always hard to talk and play at the same time because your concentration is just so focused. There's the boot for increased speed. A lot of bullets on the screen. Oh, and unlike a lot of shooters, you have a jump button. Which kind of gets to the heart of what this game's different, what makes this game frustrating, frankly. And you'll see it in a bit here. Oh man, I keep getting hit. It's not good. You get 3 hearts. At least it's not the kind of shooter where you get 1 hit and you're down, but it's still immensely difficult. I'm gonna see how far I can actually go. Practicing a bit, I've actually made it a little bit far. So we'll see how far I actually get here. Now here we're getting to the bit where this game really starts to fall down. You got your little jump button here, right? There we go, at least I made it. Didn't embarrass myself too much there. Don't worry, it gets worse. Okay, now we got some firepower going. Yeah, you really need to get your shots up in this game for sure. But if you get hit, you lose a level of power, so that's not great. Obviously, you can fall in the water there and die. So it's just, you can just see how many enemies this thing will throw at you. Just the worst. Ugh. I guess I don't have a lot to say about this game because I never played it at the time. I barely even remember that this thing existed. And I remember plugging this in for the first time thinking, oh, this is okay, I guess. It's different. But once you actually put some time in, and it's just, oh my goodness. That's, yeah, well, let's at least give it another try. I mean, I was able to make it quite a bit further during practice. You're able to see from my high score, I got a pretty decent high score there. So I actually had a good run at one point. But I guess like a lot of things, like the problem is that this game is just not terribly fun, I don't think. I mean, it's okay, but there are some decisions they made that just really hamper it. Like, I think the jumping would be okay if the jumping had any sense of real accuracy to it. It just feels so vague. And there are bits in this game where you need to jump and be precise in your movements, and this game is not built for that. Yeah, you can't shoot through your like the power-ups are like a barrier to your shots, which I think really sucks. Let's see if I can get this one. Yeah, there we go. Got a free guy. And I got my shots upgraded to the highest point. I got a good movement speed. But your greatest nemesis in this game is just the jumping. Oh, see, oh my god. What? Oh, the worst. The worst. Absolute worst. Alright, we can do this. There we go. So I get that power up. Okay, good, good, good. That's a healing item or something. Just like a lot of shooters, if you go too fast, that can be as much of a problem as moving too slow. So many shots. I guess I shouldn't take that, should I? I already talked about moving too fast. I don't think I need to add to my problems here. This should be a power-up. Yep, okay. There's a star. I don't know what the star does exactly. Another healing item. Oh, I got hit again. God darn it. I think it knocks down your speed too if you get hit. I'm pretty sure. Definitely feels like it. Okay, now we're getting serious. Now we're getting to Frogger territory. And you can see what's going on here. Yay. Okay, I'm doing okay. You can't actually jump too far ahead in the screen. Like that, where your points are is like a barrier, so I can't get too far ahead of myself. That's the worst. Oh, those diagonal jumps are just brutal. Although I think ideally you're supposed to sort of go more to the side. Not really try to do it diagonally, just try to do it sideways. Let's see if I can do it again, maybe. It just requires so much precision, and the game just does not give it to you. Like, how far can you actually jump? It just, oof. Okay. So just like sideways. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But this one, oof. Okay. So, I mean, at least they're wide. Ooh, I really pushed the limit there. Because like I said, I can't go past where my score is showing. Oh, I actually did it, huh? I actually did it! Look at that! I'm a genius. So that gives you wings, like for jumping, I think. See, I got... Oh, I guess it went away immediately. So whatever. This game has mechanics that just are not fully fleshed out in any meaningful way. I mean, at least you give them credit for coming up with a game that's not just a platformer. And there's another Frogger bit there. Oh, actually, I got another more guy. Okay, see if we can beat my high score at least, right? And then we'll call it quits. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. You can see it moving like that. Oh, the worst. Yeah, so this game throws platforming challenges at you that it does not give you the tools to deal with, and that's just the main big problem with this game. I mean, I guess I agree that if it was just a shooter, it would be pretty boring and maybe not so great either, but they really need to execute on the mechanics here, and they just... Of course, I'm not playing that well either, but, you know, that's it. The Adventures of Dino Riki, or as the game says, something Shin something. It's the new type, the new human, I guess. Or doofus of a guy. Alright, thanks for watching. I know this probably wasn't that great. Okay, I'll get this bump out of this, sorry. Right, that was the Adventures of Dino Riki. Whew, that's a bit rough, but not terrible, but just, oh, so flawed. And I guess this is probably like the last of the mediocre games, maybe. The ones I have coming up, I think, are real bangers. So I hope you'll stick with me, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.